Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the Sneakers Insight channel, and in today's video I will be reacting to another Wear Testers video. So I wanted to overall, like, I don't know, because I don't see myself getting these 11s. I'll get any other, maybe. All right, so here's the thing, because there were those Air Jordan 3s, the Animal Instinct 2.0s. Maybe if they were to make some 11s, like, but in that colorway, because they went, I think they went with that first colorway with the Animal Instincts with these 11s, and I'm like, nah, I don't know. I can't do like no like leopard like print shoes or something. It makes me feel like I'm like some sort of like an old pimp, but I'm like, it's 2021, bro. It's like, I don't know, I feel like you'll have to, I'm saying I ain't got no like leopard type outfits to go with those shoes, so that's it's questionable. Like I don't know, like I don't see myself wearing those shoes. So that's why I'm like, maybe if I watch Wear Testers video, maybe I might have a likings towards them. But if not, then yeah, I think I'm gonna pass up on these shoes. But anyways, yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to the Wear Testers channel. This dude always uploads like the videos where I'm like, okay, you know, if I'm trying to like look at some shoes, I'm like, you know, questioning and things, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get them. Actually, the Jordan Point lanes, I got those watching his video, so I was like, okay, just to have that little confirmation, let me watch this video. Okay, I like those shoes, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give me a pair. But anyways, yeah, so, subscribe to Wear Testers. Let's get him to 1 million subscribers. I feel like, you know, this dude's been putting in work for the longest and stuff. So yeah, make sure if you haven't, go subscribe to him. But anyways,
so since about 2008, we've gotten an annual Air Jordan 11 release every Christmas season, right? Every holiday season. And this is this year's upcoming release. The
yeah,
Cool Gray 11s.
I did, well, as you can see, but those are the 2010 editions. I got the 2010 editions because I was like, I'm not even going to try to risk it. I remember, like, I still have flashbacks of when I was trying to get the Bread 11s back in 2019, and I was like, nope, never again. What was last year's release then? Was it it was the Jubilees? I think it was those the Jubilees ones that came out. Dang, it doesn't even seem like it's been that long ago. But anyways.
2001, if you wanted to see the review, click, well, thumbnails here, you can click over here. But in addition to the annual holiday release, the ladies have been getting their fair share of Air Jordan 11s. I think it started with the one that you have.
I'm gonna bring them in.
I can't remember what they're called.
I don't know, but I'll find them. Like Leslie Nielsen.
Huh?
Who is he? Who says that line?
What line are we talking about?
I'll find you.
It's that girl from...
No, that's I'll find you. I'm talking about the one in Taken.
That's Liam Neeson.
Oh, I called him Leslie.
Yeah.
I was all like, in the way that she said it, I'm like, it sounded like a 80s like scary movie, but I'm like, nah, it don't sound. Liam Neeson, freaking take. That was like a movie I never watched, so I don't know. But he said it with like an accent. He was like, I'll find you and I'll kill. But I don't know, I can't really do the accent. But anyways, I'm saying like that was way off. But I mean, you know, she did her thing though. She did her thing anyways.
Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today
Maybe
we
if it was darker.
Review on these bad girls right here. This is the Air Jordan 11 in a women's specific colorway. They've been.
I know everybody's all like, bro, they're like shoes for women, so you shouldn't be. Hey, bruh, look, I'm saying like if women can wear men's shoes, I think, you know, man. I'm saying like I don't know. Maybe if I had like a hoodie to go with it, like if it was like a hoodie, but they had like a camo like print like words or something, like I think I would overall like what is this supposed to even be, like the print? Did I say camo? If I said camo print, my apologies. But what's the animal print supposed? It looked like a cow. It's just a random cow. They ain't even like that. I don't know. That's either like a leopard. That's not even that's a cow, bro. That's a full on cow.
Dubbed the Animal Instincts, which is clearly noted on the mudguard with that animal print and hair. They are available right now. I don't know if they're still available. I'd be surprised if these sell out, but I also wouldn't be surprised at the same time.
Yeah.
Retail,
they're
though,
11s.
$225.
Nope. You lost me.
So it's the same as the men's. Okay, we got the same exact stuff here, pound for pound. shoe for shoe. Doesn't matter how small they get, they have everything that these guys do have, which is different than a grade school release. So first things first, the outsole's dope. You could damn near do this in any color and this outsole would still look fantastic.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Looks great. Even this, the gum, I mean, they're dirty, but like, looks great.
Yeah.
So we've got a smoked out translucent rubber along with solid rubber herringbone traction pods. You can see the carbon fiber poking right through there. That's in the little OG nod right there. That was in the original black and red version of the shoe, known as the Playoffs, or now known as the Breads. They're just the black and red Air Jordan 11. That's what we used to call things back in the day.
Back in my day.
Yeah, back in my day, it was just the color of what it was. Like if they weren't called home and aways,
I had to. So here's what I do. So when it's like other like friends of mine's that are like sneakerheads, now I call them like Bread 11s. But if I'm talking to somebody that's not a sneakerhead, then I'm like, yeah, those black and red Jordans that I got, yeah, that I'll say it like that. But it just depends on who I'm talking to. So sneakerheads, Breads. Then yeah, you know, like family members look, oh, those are some nice shoes. I'm like, oh yeah, it's these black and red Jordans I got a while ago and things. But anyways, that's, yeah, I think that's, you know, like one of like unwritten sneaker rules, like, you know, just have respect for those. But anyways,
requirements, you would just call them by the color of the shoe. But anyways, the carbon fiber plate that is on this particular pair is the same exact look as the original black and red Air Jordan 11 that was also featured on the most recent retro from 2018. I can't remember. Also, in case you were wondering, these beautiful hoodies are going to be available starting December 9th.
Yeah, I remember the back because I watched the Cool Gray's video already. He was saying how like the purple, it looked like, so it was like this, I guess this is like the color that was on the original ones, but they were actually gray, but I think he thought that that's what the color was. But I'm saying like like Jordan Brand watches this video, you should come out with a pair of 11s with this like purplish color and thing. I support it. I support the idea. So
window is only for 4 days per usual, so make sure that you get your orders in within the 4 days that the shop is open. It's senseapparel.com. You can also follow Sense Apparel on Instagram at Sense Apparel. And when you go over to the website right now, it's going to say that the shop is closed, but right underneath that it also says make sure to enter your email so that you can get notified once the shop is open with the available items and things like that. We are going to have a giant restock very soon on our past stuff.
Shut up and take my money.
So if you have not already signed up for that email list, you're going to miss out. Now, as for the tech specs on the shoe, again, this is a women's release. So the one thing that is great about a women's release is that the tech specs are going to be the same. That's different than when you get a shoe like this, or I should say like this. So these release in men's sizes universally. They'll be available, you know, from what's the men's size? It depends on like what the release is. Sometimes it starts at size 7. Sometimes they decide to start them a little bit lower depending on how much they want to charge per shoe. But essentially, there's going to be a men's size range, and then there's going to be a boys size range, or otherwise known as grade school. And that's usually what a lot of the women end up buying when they go and buy their Jordans. The thing is that when you buy a kid's release, they don't have the same tech features. So they typically will have a fake carbon fiber plate. It'll be like a TPU plate that has like a checkerboard pattern to it. And then instead of having the full tech specs, like the full length Air, they'll only have heel Air, and that's it. So that's where the women's releases will differentiate between this compared to a grade school launch, where this guy right here has the Phylon midsole, full length Air instead of a heel only Air, actual carbon fiber. The materials are going to be as nice as what you would normally see on the
I think that's, you know, it's messed up where it's like if they come out with like a, you know, a women's version of a shoe, then it's like, oh, let's not add like the tech specs. I'm like, no, women deserve the same comfort. I'm saying like I just think that's the thing that they should start doing with shoes. Like, you know, whatever y'all are coming out with, depending, like, you know, whether it's for men or women, kids, whatever, like, you know, have it where it's like it's the same exact thing as like the OG shoe itself. So that's just why that's all I had to say on that, because I just think that's weird. I'm like, I never, you know, I remember him talking about that in previous videos, but I'm like, I just think that's like weird that they would do that. So
release, and it's just unfortunate that women only get stuff like this made like that, when they should just make these the same if they can, you know? Like, why are they making them different? Obviously it's to cut costs and things like that, but don't you guys want full length Air and carbon fiber?
Saying, like,
even if you're not a female, if you're just a little footer, like a little kid who wants a pair of Air Jordans, don't you want all the Air in there?
Exactly.
I would think so. Now, because these are women's, the size is going to be featured in women's sizes, so make sure that if you're a lady that you're getting your actual shoe size, and if you're a guy and you're trying to do that, you're going to want to go up 1.5 sizes from your typical size. Now, the upper on these, I don't know, So I'm going to start with the part that I like. That's the black section. It's got a nice little nubuck feeling material. It feels almost like Durabuck. Does not feel premium. So that's something that I am a little bit disappointed in for the price of, you know, $225. However, I think most of the money was spent on where patent leather used to be. And now it's, I don't know what this is, like pony hair. I'm not big on animals, like the hairs.
That's a cow, bruh.
Nor am I big on the prints. So what I think that this is
That's the
actual
cow
leather,
black
'cause I
11s.
can see the grain on there, and then it's got what I'm assuming is pony hair on there. I don't know if it's real. I'm just saying that that's what I'm assuming. It looks like it needs
real
some
fur.
gel.
Oh wow.
It's a little
oh,
fluffy
is
and
it what? Is
I'm
it?
just saying that that's what I'm.
Freaking called it. I called it, bruh. There are some bald cows out there just for this. Nah, man. I don't know about that. Like, y'all did them cows dirty. Beaverton, Oregon, yeah, y'all did them cows dirty. Like, imagine being a cow and you just relaxing one day, then you just see a bunch of, like, Nike workers running at you with clippers and stuff, and, like, nah, man, that's messed up. That is messed up underneath so many circuits. I knew it was cow. I seen my animals, bro. I watch Animal Planet, so I know these things.
It looks like it needs some gel. It's a little fluffy in certain portions and stuff like that, but it's all good. And then on top of that, I've never seen a pony look like this. So they've dyed another animal's print, like a leopard or something on there. Could even be a zebra. This is weird, okay? To me, this is weird. But it's a ladies launch, so it's not for me. And that's why we're reviewing them, because I'm going to get your thoughts, because she normally loves the women's launch. Like, this is the only 11 that she's ever been like, I want those. Actually, you did want the
nice.
the silver ones.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
But,
those are they're cool.
Have your size.
My problem is with those shoes, because I'm like, that looks like glitter, and I just don't want to be, you know, like, it's like, just wearing them or whatever, and then all of a sudden I just look down, I just see freaking the yellow brick road like behind me. Like, no, I'm saying I feel like that glitter would like fall off, or if it's like if you like rub it, then it's like, yeah, then it's like you're gonna look at your thumb, there's just gonna be a bunch of glitter and stuff. So I'm saying like that just seems like that's a shoe where it's like you gotta wear it like if you're at like a fashion show or something, you know. I feel like that's definitely a fashion show shoe. I feel like if you was a farmer but you also got like, you know, like moves on the court and stuff, you would buy those. And then those like the other ones that he showed was the like the greenish looking ones. I like, yeah, those ones is nice. I like those ones, but
I just think it's interesting that this is the next one. So I need a lady's opinion, because she typically likes what Jordan Brand does for the women's launches, and we got to find out if it's the same thing. Now, they do still have the typical features. So we have the thick rope laces. Those are to represent the net of the basketball hoop. The tongue area is also the nubuck material, but it does still have the Jumpman Jordan tag on there. It looks awesome on top of that. Like the really dark black, like that jet black with the bright red, looks amazing. Now, the interior liner is a satin-like material, so it's nice and soft in there. Behind the tongue, still same exact patch per usual. Quality basketball products inspired by the greatest player ever. And then the back section still has the 23 on there, screen printed. Again, the dark black with the bright red. Fantastic. I love the way that looks. The toe box on these joints is boxed.
It's like maybe if it had been like, if they had it where it had been like the white part was black and then the black part was like the same like shade of red, I feel like that probably would have been a lot better.
They're
like
not
that's just been the I would have liked.
One of the things that I really loved about the last women's 11, which was the white and the glitter silver, the shape on that shoe was so good, like the toe shape, everything. So it's weird to me to see these like this again. It's like, why are you so consistently inconsistent? The Jumpman logo is on the back here. They are both metal and they both face the correct direction this time around. They did not do that on this release or the silver release. So this is not the left shoe or anything. So you know, the Jumpman is facing towards the toe, but on the left shoe it's facing towards the back of the shoe. Whereas on this one,
I remember his beef with the Bright 11s, the 2012s, because I remember when I had so there's this like sneaker plug store where I live at. And they like resell like a bunch of different shoes. And I remember I got the 2012 like playoff breads. And I remember like looking at them and I'm like, something is off about this shoe. Like it doesn't like look right and stuff. And so I think I was getting ready to like post that I have them online. And I think I was like looking at like comparison photos or something. And then that's when I noticed the Jumpman. And I was like, oh, the Jumpman is backwards. And I was just like, what is this? Travis Scott show? I was like, why'd they do that? And so, yeah, and it was like with all the other shoes, like it all, and then I think even like looking at my Concords, and it was like, wait a second. I'm like, yeah. And so It's weird, but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it has something to do along the lines like how, because you'll know like when it's like, okay, Nike was behind like, you know, certain releases, and then you'll see where I think it was like the Jordan brand, like they were behind it. So I feel like in the Jordan brand, I don't know, maybe it's like a copyright thing where it's like you can take the shoe, but you're gonna have to change some like details about it. I'm guessing that's like the only thing that I can honestly say about that. But I'm like, it's kind of weird because I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it was just at a point in time where, you know, Jordan had a falling out with Nike or something. I don't know. And then they were just like, oh, you can't use the shoes, or you can, but you're going to have to change the detail and stuff. So anyways,
it's facing
that's what I
the
personally
appropriate
think.
direction, the way that it should be, the way that it always has since 1995. Now, in addition to the full men's size tech specs, we also have the same exact thing with the insole right here. Satin lined, red Jumpman, looks good. This though, it's not white, it's gray, but it is still a polyurethane insole, so you're getting exactly what the men would be getting, which again, I think is fantastic. Like, I wish that this is just how all small versions of the shoes were, like all the grade school and stuff. I wish that they were made just like this. It would suck to pay that price, but at the same time, we were just looking at the LeBron 19s and like our son's size. He's like a 1.5 youth, so still very small, and the shoe is $95 with no air in it. Jeez, LeBron. Wow. Like, not even Jordan did that. So
that's crazy.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's a new day and age with like pricings. Look, there was a post I saw, and it was like the Air Jordan 1s was like at a what do you call it? The not outlet store, and they were like selling for like, what was it, like $15 or $30 or something like that. So it's just at this time and place like where, you know, sneakers have like such an impact on, you know, like from outfits to the person that's wearing them to, you know, like the basketball players that's wearing them. They have such an impact to where like that's, you know, they know that, okay, like regardless of what we charge for them, we know people are going to buy them, especially if we come out with some dope colorway, or, you know, we like drop like a crazy amount of points in the middle of a game or something. Yeah, they know that people are going to buy them and stuff. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you know, they know what they're doing when they, you know, have like a pair of shoes costing, look at the cool gray 11s. Them shoes is coming out $225, and how much they cost? Like back at the $125, so $100 on top. And I'm like, bruh, like I don't know. That's why I'm like, maybe it's they're doing that because they know the shoe is gonna last longer. Like especially with like the old Jordan releases, like compared to like the ones that were released back in '95 and '96. They're all like, okay, you know, let's release them, you know, or not like remaster or re-release them, but it's like what I guess like material that's gonna last longer. So and that's probably why they're charging a freaking arm and a leg for them. But that's what I can honestly say about it. And I don't know, maybe there might be something else to it. But anyways,
as far as sizing is concerned, they do fit true to size, so go with whatever you typically wear in your standard Air Jordans. I know that you are a wide footer, and for some of them, if not most of them, you do actually go up half a size.
Correct.
The 4s and the 11s. So these are you're normally a 6. These are a 6.5. These are a 6.5. So if you're a wide footer and you want to spare your pinky toe some problems, go up half a size and you should be good to go.
I will say though, I don't wear these very often, which is why they still look really good. And I wore them the other day. We were like moving stuff around the house, and within about an hour and a half, I was just like, I can't do this anymore because it was this one, my right shoe.
The stitching
underneath was killing my pinky toe, and then right here on the same shoe, it rubbed a patch.
That's what happens. I was like, I had always, because with me, I wear a size 10, and I remember when I got those 2012 Bread 11s, they were a 9.5. And I was like, bruh, I was legit doing like this like inward walk because I was like, bruh, like the toes gotta breathe, man. Like it's crazy because like with the cool grays and the breads, like those are like half a size up. So it's crazy. I can wear like a 10.5, no problems. In 10s, of course, like that's my, you know, true to size, but 9.5s, I was like, I wore them, and the more I was wearing it, I was like, the more I was like, I gotta take these shoes off, bro. I was like, nah, I can't, like, because my thing is like, and and so I had got the shoes during the pandemic, and I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, maybe there might be a day where I gotta, like, go out somewhere, but I'm like, I ain't trying to be running for the bus in these shoes, and I'm doing this, like, weird, like, inward run, because I'm like, bro, my toes is in pain, like, nah, I couldn't do it, so I was like, nah, I had to get another pair of these shoes, because I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work for me, so always go, like, true to size or half a size up.
my skin off on my ankle, and I was just like, why do you hate me?
You're
Oh,
not
wow.
the only one. It
You
does
know?
that to some other people as well.
It was just weird because my other foot was completely fine in both areas, so be careful.
But like I said, you've liked these releases. You like the Frozen 5s, the 6s with the rings down them, like you like those, all that stuff. So she really likes when Jordan Brand does the women's stuff. She typically likes those shoes, even though I don't. And I think that that's great because we are two people of different minds. And that's normal. We can agree to disagree and all that stuff. She has her opinions, I have mine.
As long as you got the same passion for shoes.
With this women's launch, does this float your boat? Like, are you liking these?
I think it's one of those things, it's hitting a memory that I have, so that's what's making me be like, they're not so bad. Now, do I personally want to wear them?
Wait, so you actually think these are not so bad?
They're not so bad. For one, I really like the top.
Well, yeah, I think
Yeah.
most fans will like that.
I like this little like all blacked out metal guy.
The logo.
So when I was like 9, I had a fake fur jacket that was really, really fluffy, and it would have gone perfectly with these. Like my mind would have been
I'm saying, like, you
blown,
have
being
to, like,
I can have shoes that match
wear
my
it with that.
jacket. I think that's where I'm like, I like them.
This is definitely.
It's either that or you're getting ready to like play a game of basketball. Like, you know how like you're like you got like an NBA contract of like $10 million. You're getting ready to play against the Phoenix Suns. You gotta walk in with a dope outfit. Those are the shoes that you gotta wear with that dope outfit. That's it. You gotta wear a construction jacket, some random like blue shorts, and then them shoes. That's literally how Russell Westbrook, he dresses like that. But I'm just saying though, like that's what these shoes. It's either that, a fashion show, or you're a pimp. Like you choose. So
Not for me. I wouldn't be surprised though to see these around town here. Like everybody pretty much wears Jordans over here. We're in the Sacramento and Elk Grove area. Speaking of which, these are going to be available over at Phenom. So if you are interested, make sure that you follow them on social at Phenom916. If you're for their other location, it's Phenom Global. And on their socials, they'll just kind of say like what the launch procedure is, whether it's first come first serve, raffle only, women's only. It just kind of depends on what it is. So overall, this is a yes. It's got to be a yes or a no.
No, again, I feel like it's.
I get the memory thing, but like, yes or no, do you like it? Not this appreciate them stuff. Like, I need to know, like, do you like it?
You know what I would really like?
To answer the question.
So when you see camera B, you can see this poster with 1 through 18. I think it would be so cool to, like, starting with this one, like an art print. So like we're obviously missing that Cinderella looking one. But I mean, they're just pretty to look at.
So that's the thing. So do you just like them? That's
I
all I need to know. So
Yeah.
she likes them. There you go. Jordan Brand for the women have not missed, according to Mrs. Wing. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. If you were interested in these, I hope that you appreciate the review. Also, if you were interested in these, I hope that you were able to obtain a pair easily. No resale bullshit. None of that stuff. I don't know if these are gonna. The women's ones don't usually.
No, these we waited a while and we were able to get them on sale.
Really, we got these after the fact. Okay.
That's why there's no like video or anything.
Maybe
we got
that's
them
what.
several
Maybe
months
that's
after.
why we missed the silver ones, because I think I was like, oh, we should wait, and then like they'll go on discount, and then for some reason they just weren't available in your size. They're available in my size. Like I was like, I don't want these. So even though the shape was really good, but I wasn't trying to get them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Happy holidays to everybody. Again, hoodies are coming very soon, so make sure that you sign up for the email at sensapparel.com. And with that being said, hope that you guys have a good one. Who is Leslie Nielsen?
Leslie William Nielsen was a Canadian actor and comedian with a career spanning 60 years. He appeared in more than 100 films and 150 television programs, portraying more than 220 characters. Would you like to hear more?
No, thanks. That's interesting, though. There was a Leslie Nielsen that was a male actor.
I know, he's a comedic actor.
Yeah, he's the guy that was in like the Naked Gun.
An Airplane.
Yeah, like the spoof movies.
Yeah, not.
Okay.
Not Liam Neeson.
I was like, huh, but anyway, Leslie. No, I was wrong person. I ain't even gonna set myself up for failure. No, I was about to say some things. I probably would have offended a lot of people. But anyways, no, this is a pretty good video. Here's the thing. Like I said, like you either have to be a basketball player, a pimp, or a fashion model to wear those shoes. So I don't know. They wouldn't be a pair of shoes that I would wear, but I think if I were to like maybe hit the lotto or something, I probably I would like go out places and like you know you gotta wear like a fashionable outfit with them. You can't just like right now what I got on is just like a regular just like like black pants, black hoodie and stuff. Like I just don't see myself like out in public. I know I definitely will have people like looking at my shoes and stuff like, oh, those are then there's that one random person where they're all like, okay, nobody hasn't complimented his shoes, I'm gonna walk up and compliment his shoes. They're like, hey, those are some nice looking shoes that you got there. And then that's like, okay, I felt, but and I don't think that would happen. I'm like, maybe if it was some other shoes, but yeah, I think if they would have went with that like that Animal Instinct 2.0 colorway where it kind of had like, it was like a hint of yellow, black and white, and then like I think it was like some other colors that was with it and stuff, and then they had kind of like that print, like, oh well actually no, because it did, but it was like a blackish like print and things. But if they had just went with that animal, hold on for a second, let me pull up that photo. Air Jordan 3 Animal Instinct 2.0. Yeah, it had like green, and then it was kind of like then there's that one, but images, where's it at? I don't know who this random person is, but shout out to the lifestyle, whoever whatever this website is. But anyways, hold on, this is like so if it would have been that, I probably would have respected the shoe, but it's not, and I'm like, I don't know how I overall feel about this so maybe, I don't know, maybe next year let's see what they do for it. But if not, then yeah, I think it's best like y'all just hold off on like any more like animal, because I'm saying you dog them cows in like Beaverton, Oregon and stuff. So, but it was a good video. Shout out to Wear Testers. If you guys haven't, make sure you go subscribe to them. Subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.